They're dumping their criminals into the United States of America, and we're not going to take it anymore. Stupid people.
Says the one with 34 felony convictions. Leave a like and watch till the end. This is a crazy Trump rally. Let's do it.
And you know, the other side's going around trying to make me sound extreme, like I'm an extremist. I'm not. I'm a person with great common sense. I'm not an extremist at all. Like some on the right, severe right, came up with this Project 25, and I don't even know. I mean, some of them I know who they are, but they're very, very conservative, just like you have. They're sort of the opposite of the radical left, okay? You have the radical left and you have the radical right. And they come up with this, I don't know what the hell it is, it's Project 25. He's involved in Project, and then they read some of the things and they are extreme. I mean, they're seriously extreme. But I don't know anything about it. I don't want to know anything about it. But what they do is misinformation and disinformation.
I have more clips to play, but that was Donald Trump at his first rally back since the failed attempt on his life. He spoke today in Michigan, and he did what he does best, outright lied. In that clip we just watched, he claimed that he's not an extremist, but remember, his claim to fame in American politics was pushing the extreme conspiracy theory that President Obama wasn't born in America. His next claim to fame was trying to lock Hillary Clinton up. He made fun of Paul Pelosi. He denied the results of multiple elections. He is the definition of an extremist politician. He then claimed that he doesn't know about Project 2025. He has nothing to do with it, but that is so easily disprovable. He has close ties with the Heritage Foundation. 80% of the people who wrote Project 2025 worked in his cabinet during his first term. A large part of Project 2025 relies on the executive order of Schedule F, which is something that Trump already did during his first term. To rephrase, large parts of Project 2025 rely on actions that Trump already is comfortable taking, already wanted to take back during his first term. And finally, Trump enacted 64% of the Heritage Foundation's policy proposals during his first term. I could go on and spend the entire video on this, but just know Donald Trump is lying. Donald Trump is gaslighting you. And yeah, here's another clip of Donald Trump just ranting at his rally in Michigan today.
Have the environmentalists going, well, they didn't mean to do it. They mistook them for a seal. They didn't want to hurt the child. No, I don't want that. Common sense, right? I mean, how about they catch a shark, vicious that they've been after, and they take him to a little deeper water and they put him back in? I wouldn't do that. Would anybody do that here? Let me ask you, this is Michigan. These guys wouldn't do it. But they always get on me. They say, why is he talking about electricity and sharks? What do they have? Well, they know exactly. It's sort of a cute little story. Do I take electrocution or do I take death by a shark? And I'll always take electrocution. But isn't it...
Donald Trump really hates sharks and will not stop talking about them. Also, he really loves Hannibal Lecter. It's incredibly confusing. Donald Trump then began to whine about how everybody was disrespectful towards him and he doesn't like when people laugh at him. He genuinely sounds like Heath Ledger's version of the Joker in this clip. Watch.
But you know, when I was building the wall, I said, you have to give us 28,000 soldiers. And they laughed at me. I hate when people laugh at me. I hate it. I hate it. No, it's so disrespectful. They laughed at me. We won.
Whether Donald Trump likes it or not, he turned our country into a laughingstock on the world stage. There's that viral clip of him giving a speech at a NATO summit, and all of our allies collectively laugh at him because he sounds like a dumb used car salesman. He's saying, we have the greatest country out of any country, and all of our NATO allies laugh. Here's another clip of Donald Trump at his rally today.
These killers, these are sharp. You know, the press gets angry. They said, is President Xi of China, is he a smart man? I said, no, he's a brilliant man. He controls 1.4 billion people with an iron fist. He makes guys like Biden look like babies. They don't even know whether they're coming or going. Yes, the next day headline, Trump calls him brilliant. How dare. No, okay. Let's say he's not a smart man. Okay, whatever makes you happy. No matter what you do, I say he's a brilliant man. They went crazy because I called him brilliant. So I'm just going to have to say, he's okay. He's okay.
It's okay to acknowledge that a foreign leader that we don't like is a smart person. If Xi Jinping is genuinely smart, which I don't doubt, it is okay to say that, but it becomes kind of weird when people notice this pattern of Donald Trump only praising dictators and then putting down our foreign allies. So, when somebody like Angela Merkel was in power, Donald Trump was constantly disrespectful, probably because she's a woman. When somebody like Justin Trudeau was in power, Donald Trump was constantly disrespectful because he's more left-leaning. But then he's constantly praising Viktor Orban, constantly praising Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. That is the weird part. That is weird when you pick up on that pattern of him being very lenient towards authoritarian leaders, and that would manifest in his foreign policy. So when he's going to negotiate a deal between Ukraine and Russia, it is absolutely going to disproportionately help Russia in the end. He would absolutely cede Ukrainian land just to be able to say that he negotiated a great deal. Watch this next clip.
They're dumping their criminals into the United States of America, and we're not going to take it anymore. Stupid people. You're not going to teach a criminal not to be a criminal. Not going to happen. And you don't have the time, you don't have the energy because you have to do other things. That is why as soon as I take the oath of office, we will begin the largest deportation operation in the history of our country, even larger than that of President Dwight D. Eisenhower many years ago. He was a big deportation person.
Donald Trump loves to call other people criminals when he's the only one on stage with 34 felony convictions. He is the criminal that he rails against. Him, his family, the people around him, they are poisoning the blood of our country. I would rather spend the rest of my life chilling out with an immigrant rather than somebody like Rudy Giuliani or somebody like Mike Lindell or Brian Glenn. These people that I've met, I would choose an immigrant 10 out of 10 times any day of the week. And again, Donald Trump keeps pushing this plan to deport 11 million immigrants, maybe 15 million immigrants. Some people have said deport 20 million immigrants, but how do you do that, number one, without crippling the economy? It would cripple the American economy. Number two, how do you do that in a non-violent way? Number three, what happens to all of the other crime when all of the local law enforcement officers are too busy rounding up immigrants? And number four, how do you not accidentally deport American citizens? I can go down the list and list 100 more problems with this, but just know that any plan to deport people en masse is honestly maniacal, evil, and is not even possible. Either way, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment a blue heart, hit that subscribe button, go join the Adam Mockler subreddit and the Adam Mockler Discord, seen in the description below. We're trying to get the subreddit to 2,000 members. We spread a lot of fun memes. We researched Project 2025 together. It is a great community to have heading into the election. But yep, I'll see you guys soon.